Yo, what's going on guys? Today I'm making a quick video on telling you about things you need to do to be pro dash things all pros do. Right, we're going to get straight into it. The first one is make an efficient schedule. I've talked about this, and this is going to include like some of the stuff that's on the list, but you know, doing box fights, warming up. I always say about warming up, make sure you do that. Aim training, you know, things like that. And if you focus on each as much as you need to, then you'll be golden. Just make sure you're not doing too much of one thing. I mean, I'll probably do a video on how to make an efficient schedule in the coming weeks and what my schedule is. But I will say now, a lot of the pros who do focus on comp are doing a lot of scrims a day. Like, we're talking 8 hours of scrims a day. And if you want to catch up with them and, you know, get better than them, you've got to be putting more than 8 hours in a day of just solely scrims. The second point is land at one spot, and this is obviously only for competitive. You know, pubs just land wherever, you know, slay out, get some kills. But for competitive, you're gonna make sure you drop, you know, 1 or 2 spots depending on pass, and so you know all the route paths, you know, stuff like that. You know your place inside out, where you're going to rotate to when the zone comes, and like if the zone's in the top left, where you're going to go, that sort of thing. The third point is warm up each day. As I say, I like to mention this a lot, and it's because it's the best thing. Warming up each day before you get on, you know, you're going to save yourself a bunch of losses in scrims and arena, things like that. So yeah, definitely start off with that. Maybe, you know, just 20 minutes a day even, you'll be warmed up like insanely fast, and it'll be brilliant. The fourth point is train your aim, edits and builds each day. This can come under warm up, but I would also suggest doing this separately. So if you get tilted, just hop in creative and just start cranking, you know, get some builds going, practicing, stuff like that. I'd also just suggest for the builds to 1v1 people and do that. That's brilliant. The fifth point is to VOD review, and if you don't know what this is, it's just watching games back. So you can do this for yourself, watch your games back, see what you did wrong and see what you did right, in fact, and yeah, so you can replicate the right stuff and take out the wrong stuff for next time. We also do this for pros. There's some YouTubers who, you know, watch pros and give their analysis on this. One of the best ones is Baller TW. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. You may have heard of him. He does the casting for all the competitive events, and yeah, I do watch him a lot for VOD views, and he gives some brilliant insight, because it's like someone else is watching there with you. You know, you can see stuff that they're doing right, but if someone has a different view of it and they can say, well, he did this right as well, you know, there's more chance of you finding out better stuff. Sixth point, as I've mentioned this earlier, but is to scrim, and you know, you want to be doing this, as I say, at least 8 hours a day if you're taking it fully seriously. Just scrim all day, and the more you put in these difficult situations like endgame with like 40 players, you know, the better you'll become. You'll get used to it. You'll the stress will go for when you're in a tournament, and you know, it's just brilliant practice. Yeah. The seventh point is to box fight. Box fights become quite popular recently, and they're really fun, so I suggest doing them and put them in your schedule. And yeah, I'd say only do it for like half an hour a day, because you want to make sure you leave enough time to have a large majority of your day doing scrims. And the eighth and final point is to 1v1. What I would suggest doing is 1v1ing like as if you're in a match. Set a cap to your mats, just so you're not building, you know, just so you're building like you're winning game really, because you're not going to crank up 20 90s, are you, in a real match? You're going to want to conserve your mats, so do that. I would also actually suggest doing zone wars as well, because that can replicate a real match, real end game, and you know, you don't have to spend 20 minutes going in. But I would say the scrims are better than zone wars. Zone wars are more fun, You can add that to your warm-up, but definitely scrims are the best. So that's the end of today's video. If you did enjoy it and if you did find it helpful, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button. Comment any other tip videos you want to see me do next. Also, if I come out with a montage, let me know. Would you guys be up for seeing that, or not really, just stick to the tip videos? Let me know. Alright then, I'll catch you guys in the next one.